I'm being treated like a murderer?
No.
I just lost my baby.
Not at all. I know that. And I know this isn't easy for you. That's why I'm trying to be straightforward and honest with you, okay? I don't want to keep any secrets. I don't want to hide anything for you. Someone's going to talk to you about what happened, though. All right?
This is Christopher Scholtes. His 2-year-old daughter died 4 hours ago. And right now, in the middle of all of it, he wants to take a shower.
They do with everything.
My whole family, my whole family's gonna be ruined.
Would it be all right? So we can't let you do that right now. We have to stand by with you. Okay? As soon as you can, we will let you know.
You can stay in the room if you want, but I'm gonna talk.
I know this isn't easy for you, but the quicker we get this done and finished up, the sooner you can be with your wife. All right?
I'm trying to rinse off so I can go to the hospital to be with my wife.
We're not going to shower or anything right now. You need to stand by with us.
I don't understand why.
Okay?
His daughter's body had just been rushed to the hospital. His wife was there, waiting. Officers were still processing the scene. And Christopher Scholtes wanted to rinse off. That detail will matter because 3 days from now, he would be in handcuffs. And on the day he was finally supposed to face a judge, he wouldn't show up at all. July. So Maricopa, Arizona. The temperature outside is 109 degrees.
What is the location of your...
911, 911, please.
What's the address? What's going on?
My baby was in the car. She's not responsive.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see the medical dispatcher. Stay on the line.
Oh my God, oh my God.
911, what is the location of your emergency? Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, and what are you reporting?
She was in the car sleeping. She's unresponsive.
Okay, and who is she?
Please, please.
Who
My
is
daughter. My daughter. Please, please, please.
And this was out in the driveway?
Yes.
Is she still breathing?
No, she's not breathing right now.
Okay, we need to start CPR right now.
Yes, we are. We're starting CPR, yes. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And how old is she?
2.5. Oh my God.
Okay, is CPR going on right now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
My God. My God. My God.
Christopher Scholtes is a 37-year-old stay-at-home father of 3. His youngest daughter, 2.5 years old, has just been found unresponsive in the family's car, parked in the driveway, engine off, in direct sunlight. Officers and medics arrive within minutes.
You guys don't hear from my family yet? You guys hear from me?
Should make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, we want to do everything we can to help out. That's why you have so many of us, all right?
This is my worst nightmare.
Edwards is going?
Yep. It's going to be 541. It's going to be leaving with the address now. 567 will be the secondary.
I don't know if we either of us should be driving right now. She's dead. Like, I need to be with her right now.
Oh my God, my no! No! She's dead. We're nothing. Sir, we're doing the best we can. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. No. You're going to Northwest? You're going to university.
Yeah, They're going to Banner right now. We're gonna keep you updated with everything, okay? We just need to stand by with you right now, alright?
She is airlifted to Banner Hospital. Christopher stays behind. Officers tell him they need a statement. That's standard. What isn't standard is what starts to surface the moment he begins talking. An investigator sits down with Christopher to get his account of what happened.
My daughters were at Elevate with my friend next door. They got home about 2:45 or so. And then we've just been hanging out at home. She was sleeping in the car and I had the car on. But it has a sensor where every 30 minutes or so it'll turn off if you haven't moved. I swore she was in the house playing with her sisters like she always does. Just been right now, I haven't been doing anything else really on the house. And
What time?
well, we never do this anywhere, but I'm home, right? Like you're home, you're safe, you're like your kids are home.
Right.
Christopher says his daughter fell asleep in the car. He left the air conditioning running and assumed she'd wander inside when she woke up, the way she always did. He says he checked on her once. She was still sleeping, air still on. When he went back out later, the car was off. That's when he found her.
I'm sorry this is all going on.
We always park that
No,
car in the
it's
garage usually, but I just got a Peloton recently, and the Peloton is in the garage now, so that's why it's not even in the garage. But
And how long was she sleeping in the car out there?
I want to say it was no more than 30, 45 minutes. And I don't think their air was off that entire time. I think there was a time in between. I had checked on her last, it was still running, she was still sleeping, and then when I went back out, the car was off.
Investigators note the detail about where the car was parked. It wasn't in the garage. Christopher says he recently bought exercise equipment and moved things around. That's why the car was in the driveway. That's why it was in the sun. 30 to 45 minutes. That's what Christopher tells them. That's how long he believes she was in the vehicle. He says he doesn't think the air conditioning was off the entire time. But surveillance footage from a neighbor's camera tells investigators something different. According to authorities, it shows Christopher arriving home just before 1 p.m. He told officers he got home around 2:45. That's a gap of nearly 2 hours he doesn't account for. From the time he allegedly parked the car to the moment his wife came home and asked where the toddler was, approximately 3 hours had passed. While Christopher is giving his account, some investigators are also speaking to his 2 other children. The children tell police something Christopher didn't mention. They say their father regularly left them alone in the car, and when asked why their sister was still inside that day, they suggest he got distracted playing his game. Christopher's PlayStation is later seized as part of the investigation. In his statement, he never mentioned gaming. He described laundry, vacuuming, drinking a soda, watching television, a normal afternoon at home.
Just to let you know, I don't want to feel like we're intruding, but we're gonna have to stand by with you for a while. All right.
Is there a reason why?
So any death, we have to treat like a crime scene. I know this is extremely difficult for you. This is a normal process that we have to follow through with. I don't want you to be blindsided by anything, but that's what's going to be going on for right now, okay?
So I'm being treated like a murderer?
No.
I just lost my video.
Not at all. I know that. And I know this isn't easy for you. That's why I'm trying to be straightforward and honest with you, okay? I don't want to keep any secrets. I don't want to hide anything for you. Someone's going to talk to you about what happened, though. All right? We will keep you updated with everything.
My whole family, my whole family's gonna be ruined.
We'll be all right. So we can't let you do that right now. We have to stand by with you. Okay? As soon as you can, we will let you know.
You can stay in the room if you want, but I'm gonna talk to you.
I know this isn't easy for you, but the quicker we get this done and finish up, the sooner you can be with your wife. All right?
I'm trying to rinse off
you.
so I can go to the hospital to be with my wife.
We're not going to shower or anything right now. You need to stand by with us.
I don't understand why.
Okay? Please.
I don't understand why.
I tried explaining that to you. We just need to stand by
And
with
I'm
you.
standing by. Why can't I take
I
a
know.
shower while you stand by? What is...
It's not necessary right now. I'm not going to stand here and watch you shower. There'll be time for that, but it's not right now, okay?
The detective asked directly whether this had ever happened before, letting a child sleep in the car while at home.
You understand your rights? Okay. So, I guess there's some specific questions I'd like to ask you about the incident. Are you willing to answer my questions? Okay. So going back, you get home. The girls get home. You said you checked on her in the vehicle, and then you guys went in the house. What were you thinking when you checked on her inside the vehicle?
Just making sure that she was still sleeping. I was going to get her out, but if she was awake, but she was still sleeping. And again, I was waiting for the girls to come home, so I was kind of like coming in and out.
Okay.
You know, a screen door, so like the front door was open, but the screen door, so I could see them pull up, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I was just. I put a load of laundry in, so I was like carrying laundry to the table and folding laundry, and I figured the girls were gonna, want food when they got home or snacks or whatever. Like I was just, I don't know, I was all over the place.
Okay. And then, had you done anything like this before, where you just let her sleep in the car or anything like that?
No, that's normally. I have the girls with me usually, and the girls are always, good about like, Dad, get the baby, like we'll all go inside together. But yeah, the only time it would ever happen would be like at home in the driveway kind of thing.
Christopher says no, but then he adds a qualifier. He says it would only happen at home in the driveway, like today. Investigators noticed that shift immediately.
Kind of like today. And I'm asking this because I need to understand if this is something that you've normally done or if it was just kind of out of the blue.
That's just what's so like, again, I thought she was in the house playing with sisters. I wasn't in the headspace of like, oh, she's still in the car, I gotta go keep checking on her.
Okay.
So, no, it wasn't like that. And if the girls would have been home, I think this wouldn't have happened either, but the girls weren't there, so I was kind of like, just waiting on.
Okay.
I don't know.
And to the best of your recollection, the last time you checked on her is when the girls arrived home?
Yeah.
And you said that was about 2:30?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you guys have any like Ring cameras or door security cameras or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Did the girls recognize that she was in the car at that point, or?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Just doing their thing?
Yeah.
Okay. And so between 2:30 and then when you came home, what were you doing?
Working on laundry. The Office was on TV. I was drinking a Dr. Pepper. Done a little vacuuming on the rugs and stuff in the house. It was just like a lounge around the house day.
The detective shifts focus to the car itself, specifically the automatic shut-off feature Christopher referenced.
You had mentioned before that the car auto shuts off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it tell you that it's doing that? Is there any kind of communication that you get or any kind of notice that you get from the car when it does that?
I think it gives you like a check the rear seat message when the car turns off.
Okay, but that's inside the vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay, so no notice when you're out of the vehicle or anything like that? No app connected to it or anything like that?
No. The only reason I even know that it does that is because I've been like sitting in, parent pickup line at school for long enough that it'll just like shut off on you and you go like, oh.
Okay.
So I started again. I don't know why it does that.
And you said that happens after how long?
I think it's like 30 minutes. I've never done a timer.
Dan, Christopher confirms the vehicle shuts off automatically after about 30 minutes if it hasn't been moved. He knows this because it's happened before while waiting in school pickup lines. He has restarted it himself. The car also displays a message when it shuts off, reminding the driver to check the rear seat. Christopher wasn't in the vehicle when it happened, but he knew the feature existed. He knew the air conditioning would not run indefinitely.
So at that point, it didn't even dawn on you to think that she was still in the car or anything like that?
And even when we asked the girls, they said that she was sleeping in the toy room.
Okay.
Or she was in the toy room, so.
Okay. And then you said you checked the playroom? Or who checked the playroom?
Yeah, once I asked, then I started walking around and I'm like, yeah, where is she? Like, it has been quiet.
Okay. Check the playroom. Did you check anywhere else?
The guest room and the girls' room and our bedroom. Basically all the places that she would be laying down.
Okay. And then after you check those areas and she's not there, you said you went out and checked the vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what made you go out and check the vehicle?
I don't know. Just process of elimination, I guess.
Did you realize at that point, as you were going out there to check on her, that she had accidentally been left in the vehicle?
I think there was a little bit of panic starting, yeah.
Okay.
Again, it's all a blur at this point.
Okay. And then...
But again, I mean, if she was in the car, it was with the AC on, so it's not like I was thinking anything was wrong.
Okay.
He says if she was in the car, the air conditioning was on, so he wasn't thinking anything was wrong. His wife didn't share that logic. A search of Christopher's phone recovered a message she sent him while driving to the hospital. She told him she had warned him to stop leaving the children in the car. She asked how many times she had told him. 3 days after his daughter's death, investigators returned to Christopher's home. His remaining children are inside. One is asleep.
Hey, Chris. Can you step out real quick, man? Alright. So, remember how I talked?
Can we do this maybe out here so the kiddos don't have to hear?
Are they...
One is sleeping and one's next door.
Okay. So remember how we talked about the investigation and things that would transpire? Okay. And I told you I'm always gonna tell you guys the truth. There's no secrets here, right? So based off of our investigation at this point, right, we have determined that there's probable cause to go ahead and charge you for what happened. Okay.
Let's come out here, Christopher.
How the detective tells Christopher they've determined there is probable cause, that he is being charged for what happened. Christopher asks if they can step outside so his kids don't hear. Then it settles in.
No. It's okay.
No. Okay. So listen. No. Listen. Okay. No. This doesn't change what's happening. This doesn't change what's going on. Okay. No. What happens at this point? It's simple. Okay. What happens at this point is you are going to be taken in custody. Alright, and you will be booked, and then after you are booked, you have an initial appearance with the judge within the first 24 hours, okay? After the first 24 hours, right, the judge will determine bond and things like that as far as what happens next. At that point, the case goes to the courts. It'll be between you, it'll be between your attorneys, and it'll be between the county prosecutor, okay? So, again, I can't change the consequences of what happened, all right? But what I'm going to ask of you... Okay.
Come on, Chris. Let's go over here. Can you grab him some shoes, please?
No. They're right there. They're right there. Let me put shoes on.
Can I just ask one thing, please?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you say bye to our kids?
Okay. So listen to what I'm saying.
I'm not resisting.
I know.
Just please.
Just relax.
I
Just
need you
relax,
to listen.
Christopher.
I need you to listen.
Just
okay?
relax.
We will
Just
get
relax.
your shoes.
Just relax.
And these are the options, okay? The reason that I'm here and meeting with you in person, the reason I'm here meeting with you in person is because I don't want this to be anything more than what it needs to be at its base level. Okay? I don't want the kids to be traumatized. I don't want the kids.
After the funeral?
I don't want the kids to see Dad get hauled off.
Seriously.
Am I going to be there for my baby's funeral?
That's going to be between you and the court.
Can I give him a kiss?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
hold on. I love you. I love you. There you go.
Chris, I'm gonna be here and I'll take care of everything.
I love you. I love you.
He asks if he will be able to attend his daughter's funeral. The detective tells him that decision will be made by the court, and he has walked to a police vehicle in front of his home. Thus, Christopher Scholtes is booked on second-degree murder and child abuse. A grand jury later upgrades the charge to first-degree murder. He rejects a plea deal. A trial date is set. His family has already buried his daughter. His wife has already sent that message. His other children have already told investigators what they saw. On the day Christopher Scholtes was scheduled to appear in court for sentencing, he did not show up. He was later found dead. The case closed not in a courtroom, but in silence.